Put your hands together for Apocalypse.
Here we go. Another day we got some I'm laughing because when I played the song, it's like, hey, this remind me of this is like one of them type songs they play when they taking the offering, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody gotta come up to the drop money in the plate. Hey, this one just make you feel good. Like you want to dig in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look. I was reflecting on the conversation that I was having with my brother James. Brother James. I don't know what Brother James' ex was, but I remember when I first came to Chicago and I first saw him, you know, it brought back some good memories because it reminded me of the mid-90s, you know. Mars, remember before when we were on Kenilworth Avenue, 1615 Kenilworth Avenue Northeast, Washington, D.C. And the reason why it brought those memories because Brother James used to be the one who dropped off our final calls, and, you know, we would get that call. You know what I'm saying? We got to meet the final call truck. Because back then, you know, we was pushing like 20, 30, sometimes 40, one time 50,000 papers. You know what I'm saying? You know, during the issue, right? But so we would have to meet up, line up, back of the truck, grab them bundles, you know what I'm saying? Stack them in the Mars for everybody to come pick their papers up, right? But look, we was having a beautiful conversation in the food spot, and you know, we were talking about Job. Somehow we ended up on the subject of Job. We talked about a lot of things, but and you know, I remember one time back in the 90s before I joined the nation, coming through my addiction and all that. You know, I was in the church, and it was at a certain point where I started losing a lot, right? You know what I'm saying? Even though I was striving to get my life together, you know. But so it led me to read the book of Job, because I heard a lot of the stories of Job, right? So I read the whole book, right? And it was interesting. A takeaway for me then in my very limited understanding of scripture was, you know, all that Job was going through, right? You know, even though he questioned God in the right spirit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He never blamed God, you know what I'm saying, for what he was going through. It was always a thing where he had to look in the mirror of truth, like, what's going on, man? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's basically what I took away back then, you know, from that story. But Brother James mentioned something that I never considered, you know what I'm saying? Because we all hear about the conversation between the devil and God, where Job was concerned, right? Consider my servant Job, right? And we all, you know, recall hearing about the hedge around him, like, hey, you got that hedge of protection around him, you know what I'm saying? But man, Brother James made a point that I never considered, you know, the devil's conversation, point that the devil made to God, like, look. The only reason why he's serving you like this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm paraphrasing, of course, is because you give him everything. I was like, wow, you know? And that brought up a whole lot of thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And continuously bring up certain thoughts where that story is concerned. Because if the scripture, whatever, if we can't pull it off the book and apply it, you know what I'm saying, to our lives today, then what use is it? You know what I'm saying? And another thing brother pointed out, Job is the same spelling as job. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, let that sink in. So listen, if somebody giving you everything, and that speaks to the heart of Job too, like, because Allah provides everything for us. We come to the earth with everything we need already here. So we have to look at the condition of Job's heart, you know, because how many of us show the kind of gratitude and appreciation to Allah for giving us everything that we need anyway. It's already here when we come to the earth, right? Just a matter of understanding, right? So, but you know, if somebody giving you everything, you know, as a man, then why would you go get a job and go get a job? That's one thing, but that's on this level, this world thinking, or even create a job for yourself. You know, more so people like myself who knew I always could get a job. I always get a good job too. You know what I'm saying? When I came into Mars, I was working at the post office. People were like, man, you got a good job. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? But soon they showed me that I could make at that time 30% off the final call, man. I was like, oh, I'm gonna figure out a way to get away from this job, right? That's pretty much what the teachers, kind of effect the teachers had on me, right? And so, but it's just something to consider, man. Like, if people around you, especially as a man, I'm talking from a man's perspective, right? Because men gotta be men. Like, we were taught and trained when we came into mosque, man, you the backbone of the nation. What can you do without your backbone? You know what I'm saying? You know, and so the training in FOI teach you how to stand up and be a man, right? So if somebody providing for you everything that you need, man, then how you gonna be a man? Huh? Oh, how you gonna be a man and stand on your own too? What you gonna do? Hey, listen, that's our word today. We're gonna keep it right there. And enjoy your day and just reflect. This is my mirror reflection. Alright? Peace!
You gonna wind up 6 feet under? Hey.